secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the SMU Mustangs, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hawkeyes will put total weather to crank us up. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So SMU's offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
So Iowa's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. When you play within your...
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Baker. Fires to the big fella. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And you gotta throw to fullbacks a bone occasionally. Okay, those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field. Always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give them the ball, give them a bone, reward them for all of his hard work.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Harden. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Kennick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the moment.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football. And the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Baker. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ray. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his 1st incompletion of the game.
He might want another play. Trying play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking left. Holds it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air. It's Jennings. Complete on the shuffle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. You think about the Big 12 conference. It just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right, defense, it ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Dumps it off in the flat. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Now on 1st down from the 30. Quick release on the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass, it's Jennings. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes a connection. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Sowell. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Sowell. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They want to throw it. Let's it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU.
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. Need more of that physicality in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Back to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half.
The Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Flips a tackle, and he's got room. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Finds his big tight end. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. UTEP has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to Illinois. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. There's continuing.
There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cooper. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking for the score. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Baker. Quick strike complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Turning it on. They've got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Power football with the run. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Breaks into the open. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Iowa! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
SMU 17.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Fires to the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Last incompletion leaves him still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. This one's complete. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He's in open space downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. What a cut. Now he's loose. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. He'll keep it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Pulls and fires complete. The Mustangs get enough for the first down.
That was a nice grab by the tight end. Didn't get many yards, wasn't real open, but at least make the catch, at least get a little positivity on the play.
Unleashes to the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got some room to run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back, you can see. Gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Hawkeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Baker. Got it in the middle, it's Gray. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fullback's got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And they trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Firing to the right, complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Hawkeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got him. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, and coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other